We back up in this thing, man. Happy New Year's, everybody. We entered the new year. It's 2023, and them Gunner boys done entered that hole with a 7-point lead advantage over everybody else. Never have a Premier League club with as many points that them Gunner boys got with 43 not win the goddamn Premier League. Will Arsenal be the ones to form in the bag? It's the first off everything. Don't get me wrong, but I ain't gonna lie, it's looking pretty bleak, man. If Arsenal boys, it's y'all time. What 21 Savage say? It's time for 21 to see the Gunners win the Premier League, man. Here go the stand is right here on the screen. Like I say, Arsenal is sitting at that top spot. 7 points clear from everybody else at 43. And then, of course, we got Man City in second, who just dropped 2 points to Everton. They in second with 36. We got Newcastle still on their roll, still right there behind Man City with 34 points. And luckily for Man City, Newcastle, who is right behind him on their ass with 34 points, they ended up tying and dropping 2 points to Leeds also this week. Manchester United moves up to 4th place and bumps Tottenham down to 5th because them Tottenham boys caught an L this week. Them you never walk alone, boys. It's right there. We coming. For the bottom 5 teams, we still have Southampton in dead last place. The Wolves done got bumped down to 19th place. Nottingham Forest and West Ham is at 18th to 17th, both with 14 points. And then we got Everton right there in 5th place, bottom to last 5th place, bro, who just tied with Manchester City. First game, we got West Ham and Brentford. Mr. Ivan Toney is still out here doing his goddamn thing, man. 18th minute, he started the scoring off. He tapped the ball in after the goalkeeper had blocked one of their shots. Then before halftime in the 43rd, they had them a counterattack. Tony tossed that hole up to De Silva. De Silva running with this West Ham bloke. De Silva say, man, move! He straight tossed bloke back, took the ball and then knocked that hoe in to make the score 2-0 straight. Bully, little bro. Mr. Tony ended up contributing both goals in the game, but sadly, bad news for them Brentford fans. He ended up getting hurt at the end of the game and had to get stretchered off. I think they said because of his knee or something like that, a knee problem. But reports did come out later. They said they don't think it's that serious and he should be able to suit up for the Liverpool game. But hey, man, you never like to see tenants like that get hurt. And I ain't gonna lie, Tony, get your rest if you need it. I ain't got no qualms with him sitting out against the Liverpool game. I don't need him teaming up against my guys. Take all the rest you need. But yeah, Brentford ended up getting West Ham out of there 2-0. Dos a cero with that ass. Liverpool versus Leicester City. Everybody clap it up for Wout. He was Liverpool's MVP today, man. That boy Wout was a goddamn dog that game. He was a dog. 4 minutes in, Leicester City got on the board early. Dewsbury Hall. Counterattack Leicester. They little Leicester Taka. And that man Dewsbury Hall flicked that right stick up and he turned the burners on. Jetted through every goddamn body and knocked that ball to the back of the net. 1-0 Leicester City real quick. And then my boy Wout came on the scene. 38th minute. He hits a Puskas nominee award-winning goal. The most unlucky own goal I have ever seen. Bro facing this way, the goal is like behind him. He kicks the ball, somehow the ball pops up in the air and ends up falling back down to earth inside the back of the goddamn net. I say, bro, how in the hell did that go in? That boy Wild couldn't do nothing there but just lay there in the grass looking at the sky like, bro, that's just unlucky. That's just unlucky. Wow wasn't done. Right at that 45th minute before halftime, I ain't gonna lie, I think somebody slid Wow a check under the table. I think he getting paid under the table. I think he match fixing, point saving, whatever the hell, because he ain't even tried to hide it at this point. Darwin tried to shoot a goal and it hit the post, of course, and then it bounced back and Wow literally just ran up and he ain't even tried to hide the fact that he rigging the goddamn game, bro. I don't know what the hell is up with Wow. Wow needs to be investigated because he just had the most unlucky game probably this season that anybody had. Liverpool ended up winning the game 2-1 with Liverpool's 2 goals from Wout. Leicester City scored all 3 goals of the game and Liverpool still won that whole 2-1, man. It's just sad right there. Wolves versus United. For whatever reason, for some reason, Ericsson had benched Marcus Rashford for disciplinary reasons or whatever the hell. I wonder what he did. I ain't gonna lie, he seems like a nice bloke to me. He don't seem like a troublemaker. 0-0 at halftime. Second half, Marcus Rashford gets subbed on. And then he came on that hell with goddamn vengeance. He was mad he was on the bench. He had that ball, good give and go. He got the ball back, he cut it. Somebody was on his shoulder. He say, man, move! Push bro on the ground and knocked that hoe to the back of the net and went to the side. He say, man, come on, man. It's too easy. Marcus goddamn Rashford, put some respect on his name. That man been teeing up 11 goals on the season. He been playing good, man. Manchester United wins the game 1-0. Bournemouth versus Crystal Palace. I swear Crystal Palace is like the most inconsistent team this season. Cause them boys is actually fun to watch. They are a fun ass team to watch. And it's like 1 week win, next week L, next week win, next week L. I guarantee you, I don't even gotta look at who Crystal Palace play next week. I guarantee you they go lose next week, man. That's just how they been this season. 19 minutes in, Mr. Jordan Ayew rose up for a header off of a corner. Then in the 36, they had them another corner. Michael Elise taking it again. Threw ball that hell to the top of the box to Eze with it outside that bees. Real quick, a swift ass outside that bees. Crystal Palace get them cherry boys out of there real easy. 2-0 Dos Salcedo with that ass. The second Dos Salcedo of the day. 32nd minute, Fulham had them a corner. Pereira ended up with the ball outside that bees. He shot that hoe and it ended up bouncing off of James Ward-Prowse's leg and bouncing in the goal. So he got accredited for that own goal. But he ended up redeeming himself. He said, "You want to shoot outside the beezy? Alright, I got something for that." 56th minute, they had them a set piece. Deep outside that box. He lined it up, ran up. Outside that beezy. Ooh, that hoe was pretty. It was tied 1-1 the rest of the game, and then the 88th minute came in crunch time. 2 minutes left in the game. It was a crossbar that was popped up. Then Paulinho heroically rose up and headed that hoe to the back of the net to give Fulham that 2-1 lead over Southampton. A little smooth 3 points for them boys. They also ended up getting a pin too not too long after that, but that man Mitrovic got his ass packed up. But hey, Fulham still won that hell 2-1. City versus Everton. Oh. Man, City boys, yeah, I thought they was gonna be able to overtake Arsenal. I used to always make jokes like, I hope y'all don't get too comfortable at the top of that chart because y'all know them City boys coming. You know they coming. Them boys just dropped 2 points to Everton. They ain't serious. They ain't serious about winning the damn league. Man, City got on the board first though, and of course, who else? Erling Haaland. 24th minute, Riyad Mahrez had the ball, and I'm talking about he was getting jiggy with them dribble moves. Threw ball at that hoe to Erling, and Erling, you already know that he in front of the box. You already know he gonna knock that hoe in. Man City had the 1-0 lead going into the half. Then in the 64th minute, Damari Gray had the ball on a counterattack. He had kind of like spun around, and then the Man City defenders had like backed up off of him trying to play the pass, and then he was like, "Oh shit, I'm open." Boo! Curled that hoe to that top right corner to tie that ball game up. I say, ooh, that was nasty. That was a goddamn golazo, Damari. Them Everton boys was in them City boys' head, man. I know y'all seen when bro from Everton was getting under Erling's skin. Erling was sitting there making them nagging faces and whatnot. I ain't never seen Erling that bother, boy. I thought he was a robot. Them Everton boys must have been talking that talk. But yeah, the game ends 1-1 tied up. Man City drops 2 to Everton. Newcastle versus Leeds, and I'm sure Man City is happy about this result. One of the Premier League games of all time. The game ended 0-0. Newcastle drops 2 to Leeds. Brighton and Hove Albion versus Arsenal. Them Gunner boys is on a roll, boy. 6 total goals scored in this game. This game was a goddamn banger. 2 minutes in the game, Martinelli shot that hoe. The ball got deflected and it popped up to Saka. Saka popped that hoe up. Usa back of the net. 1-0 lead that quick. 39th minute, Odegaard with a run-up volley off of a damn deflection. And after he scored that hoe, he hit the little basketball jump shot celebration. I say, okay, Odegaard. Shout out Odegaard for putting on for the culture, man. But I ain't gonna lie. You gotta work on that jump shot, my boy. Outside of halftime, 47th minute, Nikita ended up tapping one in after the goalkeeper failed to control the ball off of an Arsenal shot. 65th minute, Mitoma ended up putting Brighton on the board to make the score a little less embarrassing. They threw it to him through the middle, and then he knocked it to the bottom right. And 6 minutes later, Martinelli said, no, the score is finna be embarrassing. They had them a counterattack, Martinelli and Buyaka, a little 2-on-1 situation. And Martinelli was not thinking about passing that damn ball. He said, Buyaka, you already got you a goal, bro. He kept it the whole way, even with bro on his back, he still ended up scoring it. Shout out to Martinelli. But if he would have missed that, boy, if I was Buyaka, I ought to been goddamn heated. And then in the 77th, them Brighton boys say, bro, y'all not about to disrespect us by beating us by 3 goals. We finna make it look a little less embarrassing. They had them a counterattack. The ball was lobbed up to Evan Ferguson, and Saliba was like right next to it with Ferg say, man, oh, put Saliba on the ground, and he ended up scoring that hell too to make the score look a little less embarrassing. But Arsenal ended up winning the game 4-2. And for the first game of 2023, we got them goddamn cock boys, and we got Aston Villa. The damn cockies, they done dropped 3 and I dropped 3 points to Aston Villa this game. It was 0-0 going into halftime, and in the 50th minute, oh, Hugo Lloris fumbled the bag, man. Number 6 on Aston Villa outside the bees hit that hole, and Hugo blocked it, and he failed to contain the ball. The ball got loose, and Emiliano ran up and tapped that hole in to give Villa a 1-0 lead. 73rd minute, Douglas Luiz, little give and go run down the middle, boom. Aston Villa, Dorsa settles the cock boys' ass just like that. Then you never walk alone, boys. Coming for that 5th place spot. Tottenham, keep doing what y'all doing and dropping points, man, cause we coming. For the last game of the week, we got Forest versus Chelsea. 16 minutes in, my boy, Christian Pulisic crossed that hole to the middle. It deflected off Kai Havertz, bounced off the damn crossbar, went straight to Raheem so he can strike it in to make it 1-0. It was 1-0 at the half, and then in the 63rd to equalize the game, Forrest had them a corner. That hole was crossed over. The ball was popped in the air about 2 times. It ended up coming down to Cyrus Aurier. To strike it to the back of the net to equalize the game. Chelsea drops 2 points to Forrest. Like I've been telling y'all, bro. Chelsea is ass. Like I said at the beginning of the video, man, it's looking like them Gunner boys finna run away with the league, man. Run away with the title. According to the spot they in now and comparing it to previous Premier League winners, history say they got it in the bag, man. But we gonna see as everything unfolds. I'm out.